Is it recording now? So I've got a 5D Mark III, and this is a white box that was inside this box here, and I don't know what's in this box, but I'll open it anyway. So I'm opening the box, and it smells like metal and plastic and polystyrene, and then I'm pulling out the, I don't know what this is. I think it might be a lens. Yes, it's a lens, and it's covered in plastic, some sort of plastic, and inside is a lens that smells like a lens, and it's a thing that you put on a lens. I don't know what that does. And in here there's cables. I won't be using any of those because I don't know what they do. USB, another cable. That's I don't need that one, that's for international use. And there's a strap here. Look, there's a strap. Great for getting your camera stolen. There's a strap. And then there's a battery, and there's the battery. And all I need is the battery at this stage, because I just want to check that the battery's empty, which it will be. So I put all these cables back in. They won't go back in really, because they never do when you've taken them out of the box. And I'll put these back in some sort of haphazard fashion. And then I've got the battery. So with the battery, it's a plastic bag again, and you open up the plastic bag. And yes, it's a battery, just as I hoped it would be when I looked at the outside. And it's got a cover, and inside, yes, it's a battery. That's great. So what you do is you open up, and in the box there's a really nice manual that I probably won't open, and there's a camera, hopefully in this bag, or not. And yes, it's a camera, and it smells like a camera, it feels like a camera, and it's covered in this sort of cloth. And inside, yes, it's a Canon 5D Mark III. And it's quite big for a camera, but that's a good thing, I think. So what you do is you put, there you go, you can see the nice logo there. And it feels in your hand like a camera should feel, like camera-y. And it smells like a camera. And then what you do is, careful with it, it's a camera. What you do is you put the battery in the camera. You put the memory card in the camera. It's a memory card for recording things. Don't fill my paella knee too much. And I'm defeated by the memory card. I can't get into the memory card. I can't actually get into the memory card. Someone else can do that. I'll just put the lens on. And you take the lens cover off. And you take the lens cover off. And you put, it's a nice lens. It feels like a lens should feel. And then you twist it and it clicks. It's a very satisfying click. And it's lovely. And you switch the camera on, and the battery's flat, as you'd expect. And it's asking me to put the date in, and it's the 26th of March, 2025. 26th of March, 2012. And it's asking me for the time, and that's 5, or 17 if you're crazy. And it's 05, and it says London, which we're not in, but then it's okay, and then it's ready to shoot with. That's not a very good picture because it's not in focus and there's no memory card. So without a memory card it can't really do anything, but it feels like a camera, it looks like a camera, and as you can see my face through the camera, It looks like a camera should look. So unless we can make this memory card work. The memory card. So we'll switch it off. Excuse my knees. And then what we do is we open the memory card. It's very difficult to open, I'll be honest. I've done this before, but it's very difficult. I can't open it. So in the meantime, I'll talk about how it feels in your hand, and it feels like a camera should feel. It looks like a camera should look. A couple of the buttons aren't in places where you'd like them to be. Personally, I'd like no buttons on the back, a screen on the front, and the lens facing this way. But you can't do that, apparently. So there's a memory card, and we just pop that in like a memory card, and it smells like a memory card as you're popping it in to the memory card slot, and then all of a sudden you have a camera in your hand, and you press the button to change. Ooh. There's menus on the back of the camera that look like menus should look, and I don't know how to do anything on the camera, so I'll just take a picture with that's on auto, which is, oh, it's locked. It's a button. You have to twist. There's a button, and it still feels like a camera in my hand. And you zoom in like you would on a camera, and then you change that to something like that, and you change that, and you alter all the buttons till you get a shot of someone's face, taking a shot of your face, and it's like a camera. Cheese. And it's out of focus, but it's a lovely shot, and I'm sure everyone would like to see that at home. It looks just like a shot from a camera should look, and it still feels like a camera. And I'm wrapping it up now. So this is the Canon 5D Mark III, and it looks and feels like a camera.